Hi everyone and welcome to Hollywood Live. I'm your host, Katie Shope, and I'm very excited to introduce you to my first guest today. His name is Randy Bankofier, and he provides IT support and solutions to over 700 companies. Randy, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thanks for having me, Katie.
Will you start by telling me a little bit about yourself and your company?
Well, I've spent the last 35 years in the IT industry, helping business owners really implement great IT systems in their company and allow them to control their IT instead of have it control them. I really found my passion back in 2001 when my friend Bruce was running a company of about 30 people, and he just had a bad experience with IT, and he asked me to come in, and I was able to help him out, and I really found my passion for helping business owners out. And ever since 2001, I started 24/7 IT Solutions, and we've been serving and supporting over 700 business clients. And something that I'm extremely proud of is we've been able to attain an annual client retention rate of nearly 95% over the last 8 years.
Can you tell me a little bit about your overall mission and just values as a company?
We're on a mission to save and protect 10,000 businesses from cybercriminals over the next 5 years. There's a real ticking time bomb going on in this country right now. It's allowing cybercriminals to victimize an average of 50,000 small to mid-sized companies in the US every single day. It's roughly 35 a minute. And for all the business owners out there watching your program today, if it hasn't happened to them yet, it's probably likely to. Last year, the White House came out with an urgent alert for all small businesses to beef up their ransomware defenses. And then again this year in March, they're urgently, telling all businesses in the private sector to massively increase their cyber security protections.
Wow.
And the reason this is happening is they're just low-hanging fruit. They don't have the protections that they need in place. That's why our mission is to go out there and help 10,000 businesses.
Awesome. I love that, and I'm assuming it's more critical now than ever in the current climate.
Oh, massively, yeah. If you go out to the U.S. Department of Commerce website, NIST.gov, that's where they're reporting this, over 50,000
Wow.
per day.
Well, you were telling me earlier before we got on a little bit about a story involving one of your clients and how you were able to help them. Would you mind sharing that with our viewers?
This one's crazy. This last year, our security team ran into this. It was a manufacturing company, about 30 computers, 40 employees, and they came in one day, and it was just all their computers were locked up, and there's just a big note on the screen, a ransom note, demanding Bitcoin. They couldn't do anything. They'd been working with this local computer support company, and they called them out, to try to get their systems restored and back up and going. And the CEO, the owner, he's obviously frantic. I mean, their whole plant is down. They're cutting machines on the plant floor, couldn't make parts. They're connected to computers. Their ERP software that runs the entire company, nobody could even use it or look up a company record. HR couldn't even do payroll. So he was extremely, worried, and the IT guy came in and they sat down and logged into the computer to see the backups, and they were actually there for just a few seconds. There was kind of this short, false, feeling good, and right before their eyes, the backups just disappeared right on the screen, just.
What a nightmare.
And it was a nightmare, a disaster, because at that point, the business owner had to write a check to get everything back. And the reason this happened, or how it happened, is that this computer support company, they didn't have a lot of experience with cyber criminals and cyber security. And this computer technician that logged into the backups just opened up the door and just let the bad guys in, and they were able to just delete them instantly.
Wow.
So it's a real issue, and what business owners want to do, what I always recommend, is that you get a cyber risk assessment and hire a reputable IT firm, come in, analyze your network, and see where you're vulnerable so you can get those things fixed.
Awesome. And I'm assuming that's the type of stuff that most small business owners aren't even aware of, so you're able to come in and really make it clear for them.
Exactly, yeah. They're not. They're too busy running their business.
Right.
And it's just, there's so many ways that the bad guys can get in.
Yeah.
So you really need to have experts come in, do an assessment of your computer network, find out where you're vulnerable, and get those things fixed.
Awesome, I love that. What's your best piece of advice to help clients really thrive in the current economy?
My motto, I always tell business owners, you should be thinking every day, you're one click away from disaster. If somebody clicks on the wrong email, or they're clicking on the wrong website, you're toast.
Right.
And it might not happen instantly. They get their foothold in there, and then over days and weeks, they get into everything.
Yeah.
And those are the two top ways that you get compromised. I talk to many business owners, and they say, "Oh, Randy, a firewall, antivirus, that's all we need. We've been using it for 20 years."
Right.
And that's not true. I live in the city of Portland, Oregon, and a couple years ago, I got to meet with officials from the city of Portland, the local FBI, local Secret Service, talking about how to protect business owners in Portland.
Oh, wow.
And the FBI, the FBI agent was reporting that they're finding firewalls and antivirus are only helping 8%.
8%?
8, that's
Wow.
it, not 80.
I would have assumed higher. That's crazy.
I know, so there's a lot more protections put in place. But no, these guys are criminals, they're thugs, they're stealing from business owners, people that have worked their life to build their businesses, and they're stealing that from them. Again, what you need to do is get a cyber risk assessment.
Yeah, awesome. Well, what is it that really excites you to get up and go to work in the morning? I'm assuming it's being able to help all the clients that you're able to serve.
Oh, totally. I mean, I'm on a mission now to protect 10,000 businesses over the next 5 years, and that's a big task, but we've got to reach lots of people, inform them what's going on. The White House has been helping. It's a huge issue right now.
Wow, awesome. Well, Randy, thank you so much for being here today. How can people reach out to you to find out more if they'd like to, to see about working with you?
Go to our website, 24x7it.com. We're also offering a free cyber risk assessment. So go to 24x7it.com/cyber assessment, and you can apply for a free cyber risk assessment.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Randy. I really enjoyed learning more about you and your business. Thank you all for listening. I'll be right back with more for Hollywood Live.